What up, guys? This is Rock Hands the Caveman here. I'm here with my Week 2 team in the Psbl. We're facing a very talented battler, Pearl. We're very close in style play, I feel. The first time I played him, I 6-0'd him. It was probably because of... Nah, it's because I beat him down. Because he sucks, he can't beat me. But, so he does have somewhat of a scarier team. Let me bring that up right now. I'm over here lagging. Don't even have stuff set up. My bad. My bad. Here we go. His team is... Don't even know. No respect. Got no respect over here. What is his team name? I believe it is something to do with not the magic card. It's not that one. Man, I don't have a clue what his team name is. That's like unforgettable how he is to me. Let's go to divisions. I'll find him. Let's see. Nope. This ain't gonna help either. Yeah. I might like cut this all out and redo this because this is pretty bad. Alright, nope. Standings. What is damn team? Leaderboards, no, that doesn't help me. Just so, oh, that's a scary team. No, not that one. Not that one. Is it this one? It is this one. Alright. I found it, guys. Here you go. So he has the Weavile, the Blissey, Slow King, Rohembi, whatever you say. Him on top, the Rotom, Mega Pinsir, Psbl3, Goodra, Garchomp, and this Hauntail thing. So I always have an issue with strong ground Pokemon, so I prep really heavy for this thing. Always scared of that. Weavile could be a problem, but not really. The first thing I noticed about his team is that he has no Steel or Poison type. And that comes in play with when I'm building like a Fable, what I'm going to do. I also noticed that this thing could be a problem. I really don't want... Because it's going to do two things. It's going to do... Trick or Will-O-Wisp, and I don't want it Will-O-Wisp in my stuff, and I don't want it tricking it. So I came up for a good plan for that too. That kind of goes along with the plan I have for Weavile as well. Let's see, him on top could be a good sprinter. I'm probably gonna bring Arcanine because it's pretty good, but these three Pokemon wall it. So I put on a special move for these one, and I figured, yeah, I'm good enough to predict when this thing comes in. But I'm not for sure if that's gonna happen. But yeah, worried about these two Pokemon setting up because Shell Smash and Quiver Dancing, so that's always kind of scary when that shit happens. I believe this is type Null, which is a monster of a tank. I think I played it in the last Psbl playoffs, and it was a trouble for us, even though we were able to break through it. It's big trouble. So let's take a look at our team right here. So I am going with a physical attacking Greninja with Expert Belt. Reason why is I want to catch the Blissey off guard with a low kick and be able to two-hit it. Ice Beam just so I am faster Garchomp to kill Garchomp. Really scared. U-turn just to, you know, get good pivots. Would be good against the Slowbro too, because I feel like I can switch in the Slowbro anytime with this because of the dark water type, so it's not really do any damage to me. And Scold just to, if I need to get a lucky burn during the game. So we are running max attack, speed, adamant. Arcanine. So we are running the Dragon Z Stone with this, with the Outrage. The reason I wanted to do this was because this could be a designate switching into the Rotom, because he can't Will-O-Wisp me and he can't trick me because of the Z move. Also, I get to switch this thing in easily against Weavile because it won't be able to knock off to get the damage. I'll get the Intimidate, and that thing has to leave as well. Close combat to hit the Weavile, to hit the Blissey, Flare Blitz just for a stab, Crunch so I can try to guess on that Slow King, get that, and then the Z thing is for if he brings a defensive Chomp, I can kill it, or if he brings Gudra, I can kill it if he wants to switch it in, because pretty much those are the only 3 Pokemon switching against this thing. Max attack, max HP, adamant, good old thing. This is my check to Bronzong here, because I feel like, I mean, not check to Bronzong. Bronzong is supposed to be a check to Garchomp. Levitate so he doesn't get the stab. I figure he'll have a poison move, fearing a unaware Fable to do more damage to. Let's see, a stab dragon move most likely. I got Hidden Power Ice coming on this, get rocks up. I have Trick Lagging Tail, so if anything like starts the setup, I get to have them make sure they attack last, which will help if he gets those like Shell Smash up or the Quiver Dance up. Gyro Ball just to hit something. Funny thing is, if I trick the Lagging Tail, even though you go last, it doesn't affect your speed, so Gyro Ball still does tons of damage. And then the Hidden Power Ice is just for the Garchomp. Thunderous, I'm going with Knockoff. I think Knockoff would be really good to get some items off. Taunt, because I don't want like Blissey doing gay stuff the whole time. I get in front of it, taunt it, and then wear it down with something. Thunderbolt for the stabs, Hidden Power Ice for the Garchomp. As you can see, I'm very scared of the Garchomp. So Focus Blaster so I can live one hit if I had to. Fable. So I usually run an unaware Fable, I love it, but I figure that I'll switch it up this week. Try to catch them off guard, make them play, try to figure out if I'm unaware or Magic Guard, see if they want to play that, especially because I was unaware with Hail Bell last game, so it makes it like, well, do I even want to waste trying to talk to this guy if he might have Hail Bell or unaware? But noticing that he doesn't have Still or Poison, I figured my plan would be Toxic Everything, Cosmic Power, so I can make sure I can live everything, because as long as I get, I think it was 1 or 2 Cosmic Power, like nothing could kill me at all, and I can just soft boil up. I have to be smart with the soft boil. I don't want to show it early, because that's how you can tell if it's Magic Guard versus a unaware, because unaware could only get Moonlight. The plan, my original plan is to lead with this and be like, oh, he's gonna toxic me, I get a Cosmic Power, he switches out because he sees that Magic Guard, I get another Cosmic Power, and then I just you know, just throw up just toxic, recover the whole time, be that stally asshole that everyone hates. Max HP, max defense, so I could take a poison jab, stuff like that. Scizor, just your life orb, bullet punch, swords dance, bug bite. I just want to do damage. Hopefully I can set this up. Really, if you get like 2 swords dance on this thing, you'd be a monster. Just go through teams and stuff like that. Adamant, most damage, stuff like that. So that's my team. This is what I'm bringing. Let's start off with the match. This match is quite a long match, like most of my games. Like I said before, me and Pearl have very similar styles. We're both safe. We both make good predictions in this game and stuff like that. Let's start it off. So he starts with the Rotom. So my immediate thing, go to Arcanine. See what this thing has. Trick. Alright, perfect. Now I can set up. I'm like, hopefully I can catch a guard chomp coming in. The fact that guard chomp didn't come in tells me that it is a attacking guard chomp and not a defensive guard chomp. So I go in that. He sword stance. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I could take anything. Poison jab won't hit me. Earthquake won't hit me. An outrage or dual chomp or whatever, they can touch me. I'm good. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna probably ice, hidden power ice. I'm fine. And here we go. Second week in a row where a Z move comes in and kills me, not expecting it. He runs away because of course he's scared of the ice beam. I get the freeze. I kind of wish I didn't get the freeze here because this makes it where he just wants to get out to get the freeze with the natural curl off. So I probably should have guessed this and predicted him to switch out. Might go for a U-turn or something, but I go for low kick. So now he knows I have low kick, so that's not fun. Go to Psbl3 because I'm like, what is this thing gonna do? I'm just toxic it. He probably thinks I'm unaware, so he won't shell smash. So I throw out a toxic, get this Rotom in, but I'm immediately gonna switch out. He pulls the double, which is smart because he knows I don't want to get tricked. Because if I get tricked, my Psbl3 is bad. Like I said, I go into Greninja because I know I can take anything. You turn out, go back into Clef. Because I'm bluffing that I'm unaware, so even if he Swords Dance, can't do anything, I'll set up right in front of him. And at this point, I'm very confident that he doesn't have the Poison Jab because he has Fire Fang instead, so I figured he would run one of the other ones. I'll just keep on setting up here. Trick Room's gone. Again, I will always switch out because I will not risk my win con with Clef. And he Volt Switch, good play. Garchomp comes back in. I go Enerous. Good for me. Don't let the Earthquake hit me. Get the knockoff. Alright, so that was so important. And that's where I think he did the biggest misplay of his game, was allowing that to happen. I mean, you have to know which Pokemon has knockoffs and stuff, especially when you run choice. When that thing came in and I knocked it off, I was like, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now Psbl3 can just start putting up Calm Minds up. I mean, Cosmic Powers up, and I'll be fine now that this thing can't, like, trick me into using it. So that was great to know. Great. Come in there, get the knockoff. Again, kill this thing off. Super happy. I'm like, I'm not going to let this bitch set up in front of me, so I'll taunt this. Now I'll switch out. I know Scizor, it doesn't want to be in front of Scizor. I figured out that was a great move to Swords Dance in front of, because I'm like, Blissey ain't gonna do nothing to me. So I go into Scizor and I'm like, get a Swords Dance up for free. This thing, I'm like, I'm gonna go give me another Swords Dance up. This thing can't do anything to me. I'm like, I'm about to sweep with Scizor. Good days, good days. He Hidden Power fires me. I'm like, shit. And I'm slower than this thing. So I'm super sad at this moment because now I can't live another hit. I have to Bullet Punch. And just sadness all around because I just lost my Scizor. That was great prep on Pearl to bring the Hidden Power Fire on this thing. I would never expect it. He tells me after the game that he's done even Shell Smash, which is was like I was super scared of. Real fast, I was surprised when I saw these two Pokemon, the Hauntel and the Rohombi, because I'm like, I play with Underwater Clef. Why would you bring those two Pokemon? So I don't know what I was thinking at that time. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty dumb. And then after the game, I'm like, well, he did trick me with the Hauntel, so good job on him. Yeah. So now we're into our big fat Tinks right here, and this is going to be a very stally point of this game. He's in Seismic Tox. I'm a Cosmic Power. Like I said, get a couple of these bad boys up. I'm not worried. Now I know I need to get the Toxic out because this has no way of getting rid of it, I believe. and I'm just gonna Cosmic Power. At this point, I forgot what he told me. He told me he was scared that I was store power. So he just stayed in and kept on moon blasting me, trying to get my special attack down. And at this point, I'm like, I'm just gonna, every single play, I'm just gonna click soft boil. So he's doing a good damage, not over half. He gets a special drop down. He does it again. He knows I'm not unaware anymore. But this thing's dead, which I'm happy, so I'm not gonna get swept by it. I'm definitely not store power. I'm just this jerk that comes up with brilliant stally plans to be jerks. So this becomes a game where I have to make him lose all his hill bells, and by toxicking him, because if he loses all his hill bells, I can toxic this thing to death. So it becomes a plan. I just keep on using Cosmic Power, Toxic, and I would have stayed in here even longer. But what ends up happening is that he protects. I miss the Toxic. So on this next turn, I'll miss a Toxic, and I was like, I don't want to waste all my Toxics because I'll have no way to kill anything. So I'll figure I'll go in Greninja. Blissey really can't do anything to me. I figured that he would want to switch. He didn't switch. He throws up a Wish. I'm just gonna switch out, predicting the switch out. He doesn't. So I think I stay in and low kick. And I'm pretty sure I do, yeah, U-turn, figuring out he's gonna use something else. So I'm sick of this shit. So this is really why I brought Taunt. So I taunt this shit. I'm like, oh, I have Hidden Power Ice. I'm gonna do as much damage as possible on this thing. I do. He reveals he does have Poison Jab. I don't know why he didn't hit like a Fable when we're in the trick room. Probably failing the unaware, so wasn't gonna do anything, especially after Cosmic Power, but or he was just scared of dying to Ice Beam or Moonblast. But so he had no Dragon Stab. Probably gotta predict that more people ain't gonna bring Dragon Stab against me. I don't think I have a Dragon Pokemon. Get good pivots in here. Hit this thing as hard as can. This thing can't kill me. I figure I should save Thunders just because it's pretty fast. It can hit the slow roll and kill the other thing. Greninja again comes in here. I'm gonna low kick this thing. He switches out. Kill that, which I take some of that rough skin, still fine. U-turn out into Arcanine, getting this kill with the close combat. Super happy about that. I always love seeing Arcanine get a good kill. So I crunch this. I just want to do as much damage as possible. Now he's gonna kill me, and I figure I'll just go in with Fable and just, if it has like slack off or something, I'll just stall it out with Toxic, make sure it can't do anything to me, and that's pretty much the game. It was very well played. As you see, there's great predictions through both of us throughout the whole game. Pearl, Ashley, one of my favorite battlers to battle. He's really good, and it's always like playing chess with him. It's always fun. I think my prep was what put me over. I mean, he prepped good. Would never thought the Hidden Power on that Hontail. And then just the fact where I can see holes in his team, like the fact that he doesn't have a Poison Steel type on this thing, and I knew that his Rotom was gonna be Trick. It made it a little bit easier. Stuff like that. I was really surprised not to see Mega Pinsir. That thing's a monster. But I guess it doesn't really do anything to Bronzong as well. That was another reason. But I hope he does good for the rest of the season. I'll probably see him in the playoffs. I think he's on my side. Let's see, what is his name? Pedro. Divisions. Yeah, he'll be on my side. So most likely I'll see him in the playoffs. at some point, which is always scary when you play someone that you already beat in the playoffs. They kind of actually know what you're doing. Yeah, so that was a good game. Happy about that. Hopefully we can keep these wins going and just stack them on top of each other. After losing to Jake week 1, man, I was in such a slump. Just like depressed, slept in my bed all day, just wanted to cry. No, not really. Alright, like always, don't leave a like, and just don't leave a comment unless it's really funny or mean. Don't subscribe.